Hi guys, welcome back to another edition of Not by Sight Insights with me, Kuya Vic, where I try to share to you my personal reflections for the daily gospel using yep, In His Steps. And today is the 31st of March, and the gospel is from John. So without further ado, let's get it on. Okay, so today's gospel is according to John, right there. Gospel is from John chapter 7, verses 1 and 2, verse 10, and verses 25 to 30. And yep, here it is. It's here and in his steps. Now, the gospel tells us about how different festivities attract crowds, and where the crowd is, there's also Jesus. But during this time, there are Jesus is being hunted down because of the things that he did, which is very alarming to the government at that time. Various types of people in the crowd, and most of the time, Jesus is in the center of it, preaching. The guide question, according to In His Steps, asks us, was there ever a time I had second thoughts about my beliefs? My answer to this question is, of course, yes. But this happened years ago when I was still very young, very young at that time. Not that I'm old, but I was younger at that time. And um, during that time, my image of Jesus as from a Catholic perspective, or from the Catholic side of things, was a bit shaken. So it happened after I graduated from college and I landed my first job. And after that, I was immediately struck by my very first struggle, my very first trial. At that time, it wasn't really. If it would had happened at present, it wouldn't be a big deal for me. But during those times, while I was literally the breadwinner of my family, I was really upset to the point that I asked help from my best friend. At that time, recently just converted. So she was Catholic, and then she converted to another religion. Right. So since she was my best friend, uh, I asked help from her, not financially, but what to do. So what she did was she invited me to one of their gatherings, and I at that time I really wasn't aware of the things outside of the Catholic faith. I was moved by the things that they did, uh, how they worshipped and how they prayed for me. Because at that time I was really shaken up. From that point on, after that worship, their after my encounter with whatever it is that they do, I suddenly questioned um, the things that we do as Catholic, because at that time I was able to feel a connection, something that I am not able to feel in attending the regular mass. It was something new at that time. So my image of Jesus was literally shaken, because that was the first time that I was introduced to reality, and that reality consists of the fact that we are really diverse. There's diversity when we talk about spirituality, and religion, we are very diverse. That's the first time that I was introduced to something different from Catholic faith, and I was hooked. Really, I was hooked. And slowly, I was trying to think. I was thinking of converting. I asked help from. I asked an opinion from um, another good friend of mine. I call him Kuya Wado. So Kuya Wado is a friend of ours, and he also knew about my friend converting, and that I was slowly, but I was slowly thinking about converting. And as a friend, he did not show any bad reaction towards me and towards my decision making at that time. The only thing that he said to me is that there's nothing wrong in converting, so long as you know everything there is to know about what you have right now, which is the Catholic faith. If you think that you know everything about the Catholic faith, or if not everything, most of the Catholic faith, uh, then there's nothing wrong about making a decision to change your belief or converting. So at that time, I said to myself, I actually evaluated myself. I evaluated my knowledge of the Catholic faith, the things that I already know, and the things that I could know, and the things that I, as at that point, did not know yet. So after that conversation, I said to my best friend, I'm not going to convert because I still need time to know the things that I need to know about the Catholic faith. And that's the time that I started my journey in seeking the image of God, of Christ, again. And luckily, that same year, I was introduced to a Catholic charismatic group called Singles for Christ, and they helped me uh, enter what they call a Christian Life program, and they specifically said that the Christian Life program is a program. It is not a recruitment process. If you finished through the course or through the program, they will not force me to join. But if in the event that I finished through the program and I liked it, I'm more than welcome to join Singles for Christ. I'm now at my sixth year, going on my seventh year as a full-fledged member of Singles for Christ, and my life has never been the same. There were things that I can uh, imagine to, or I can't even express, and those are good things. Words can't express the things that I have experienced from Singles for Christ. But what we do right now is we go on missions on certain areas, uh, missions abroad, missions across the archipelago, across the Philippines. Uh, uh, we go to different areas. Uh, in a year, we have at least three major conferences wherein all Singles for Christ were able uh, go on and meet pre-selected areas in the Philippines. And last time we were at Iloilo, that was February, second week of February. And there were 5,000 to 8,000 Singles for Christ members who were gathered in Iloilo to enjoy the conference, and it's an experience unimaginable. It's the best experience that I've ever had. And the term most of us use is it's an encounter with Christ. We go to different areas and we try our best to share our knowledge and our beliefs to Catholics, well, not just Catholics, but to every single men and women who are also seeking and who wants to know and wants to know more, not just about Catholic faith, but who wants to know who is Jesus Christ. And I'm not telling you this because I want to promote Singles for Christ or Christian Life program, the Christian Life program. No, I'm telling you this because I want you to know that if there will come a time that you would ask a certain question to yourself: why am I still not happy? Perhaps that might lead you to questioning your belief. But the thing is, the only thing that I can share to you is there's no point in stopping. There's no point in stopping. If you're in whatever religion, whatever belief you have right now, what I can suggest is try to seek first. Try to master everything there is to master in your belief. And if you're not satisfied, then by all means, go ahead and find the answer to your question. And in doing so, like in my very first vlog for Not by Sight Insight, what I suggest is try not to focus on that question. Try to focus on the problem solver. If you have questions regarding Singles for Christ, I will be posting some links below on how to be or to know more about Singles for Christ. We never know. You might end up joining one of our Christian Life programs, and that might be the answer to your question. So if you like this video, kindly subscribe and share it to others. And for the rest of your day, I hope this serves as a guide for you. And always remember that you're not alone. You're not alone. You'll never be alone. And most of the time, you just need to move forward. So, yeah. Have a great day.